Hi, welcome and welcome back. I hope you're doing well. I want to talk to you about how narcissists can lean in to gain control. Even when they're out of control, they can behave in a very controlling manner. And I thought of a few ways that they can lean in to gain control. Maybe you can think of some others. If so, share those in the comments below because it may help others to sharpen their discernment and be able to catch these patterns of behavior a lot faster and navigate those relationships accordingly. One way that I thought of that narcissists can lean in to gain control is sexually. Say, for example, you're in a romantic relationship that has ended and the narcissist is trying to hoover you back into the relationship. The narcissist may try to seduce you and lean in, literally lean in to try to gain control. They may lean in so that they can speak softly to you and still be heard. They may lean in so that you can get a whiff of a fragrance that they're wearing. Maybe they're wearing a fragrance that you liked or found enticing or attractive in some way. They may also lean in as part of a social dominance game, just to try to subdue you in that way. And if you come from a narcissistic family, for example, or some kind of abusive background, where you were intimidated physically, then that's going to hit you a certain way. And if you have a partner that's kind of coming towards you in a very aggressive way, or at least assertive way, combined with sexual motivation, you're gonna be tempted to take a more maybe subdued or submissive posture, which plays into the narcissist's agenda. A second way that I thought of that narcissists can lean in to gain control is by shutting you down. If you are dealing with, say, a narcissistic partner or even a narcissistic boss, or maybe you've dealt with a narcissistic parent in the past, part of their efforts to try to get you to do what they want may include leaning in towards you physically to intimidate you. And if you grew up in a narcissistic family where maybe you had a parent, like I did, who was very intimidating, this type of bullying can get you to stop what you're doing. Maybe you've said something that triggers the narcissist emotionally, and because they don't have the self-control or emotional intelligence to realize, like, okay, what about this is true, or how can I approach this differently, then they may resort to a bullying tactic, like displaying physical dominance over you by yelling at you, or at least minimum raising their voice. It may not be appropriate to yell at you at work, although some of you may have experienced that, but they may raise their voice. They may back you into a corner, or they may approach you in an intimidating way, make themselves appear bigger in a way that will get you to stop what you're doing, to stop saying what you're saying, or to maybe reverse your position. I remember my dad saying something to me at home that hurt my feelings. And it took a lot, but I got the courage to actually speak up for myself and let him know, hey, look, when you said that, it hurt my feelings. And I remember it like it was yesterday. It was so hard for me to do that because he had such a bad temper and he was very intimidating. And he did a lot of yelling and a lot of arguing around the house and created an atmosphere where it didn't feel safe to speak up. So when I said to him, hey, when you said this, it hurt my feelings, his response or reaction was to back me against a wall and to yell at me incessantly for like what seemed like an eternity and spit in my face in the process. So not exactly the type of situation that makes you feel empowered to speak your truth or to be vulnerable about your feelings, is it? Anyway, a narcissistic boss might do the same thing to get you to back down, or a narcissistic partner. Or if your parents are still alive and the narcissistic parent in your life is still dealing with you in some capacity, they may still resort to those types of tactics when you say something that triggers them emotionally. The idea is to shut you down. You said something that's triggered something in them, an emotion. Maybe they recall a time when they were in your specific position where they tried to speak up and they were shut down or intimidated physically by a narcissistic or toxic parent. And they are playing that out with you. Something to think about. A third way that I thought of that narcissists may lean in to gain control is by embarrassing you, maybe in a social situation. They may lean in across the table at a lunch or some other type of event to either remind everyone who's present or to inform everyone who's present about something that you did that was maybe not one of your best moments. If it's a narcissistic parent, they may remind everybody of something that you did that was embarrassing as a child. Or if it's a narcissistic or fake friend, they may point out something that you did that was embarrassing. It could be a time when you were maybe not in your right mind, maybe you were drunk or something like that, and you said something or did something that was embarrassing. Or it could be a situation where a partner might embarrass you in front of other people, or bring up even in front of your kids something that you did that was embarrassing. Either way, the goal is to gain a sense of control of the situation and of you and your emotions, which then gives the narcissist a sense of superiority. Maybe the narcissist, because narcissists are deeply rooted in shame and pain and turmoil and embarrassment themselves, whether it's from their past or even their present. They are going to do what they need to do in order to feel superior, in order to feel like they've got an upper hand. So embarrassing you socially is going to provide an opportunity for them to be able to do that. What other ways can you think of that narcissists will lean in to gain control? Comment below and share. I'd love to hear. And like, comment, share, and subscribe on this video if you'd like. And let me know what other ways that I can help you to identify, navigate, and heal from narcissistic abuse. You're not alone, and you're not crazy. Know who you're dealing with, know who you are. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.